Good morning, today I'm in Granada. Behind me you see the Lambert Castle, which is well worth a visit if you visit here for the first time or the second time or the third time. It's absolutely amazing. I'm not going to focus on that today. I'm going to show you down in the city of Granada the little hidden gems that you can find that might be difficult if you don't know the area properly. So stick with me and I'll show you. It's a bit of a chilly morning, but I've come up here early to the Mirador De San Nicolas, where you have a beautiful view of the castle and a part of Granada as well. So I can recommend you coming up here. If you come by foot, it's a bit of a trek. You can also come by buses, you can come by car or motorbike or whatever you want. But it's well worth a visit because the views here are fantastic, so good tip. It's well worth it to just get lost on these little narrow streets and well, bring a map with you, or GPS at least, but you know what I mean. I'm going to try to find somewhere to have breakfast, and I'm gonna have a traditional Grenadian breakfast, so looking forward to it. There is a breakfast nook called Casa de Todos. It's really a little tapas bar. It's really charming, so I'm gonna see what the breakfast is like here. So something quite typical here in Andalusia is you have the crushed tomato, some oil, and then I like to put a bit of a cured cheese on top. So the cheese is kind of half melted and really nice. Bread is very soft and tender and crunchy, as this is a toast. Really nice. 5 stars. Right, after a lovely breakfast, I'm gonna go on now. I'm gonna go down to something called La Juderia, and it's kind of an interior Arabic style market with really narrow streets. So it's gonna be interesting. For those of you who are interested in art, just here at the back of the cathedral you have the Museum of Art. So, and it's a free entrance, so enjoy it. As anything else, whenever you're out traveling, it's good to beat the crowds, come out early. So just enjoy a bit of space, you know. You get a clear view of everything, so well recommended. Get up early. When you walk around these streets around the cathedral here in Granada, you will most likely be approached by ladies offering you a little branch, a little plant of rosemary, and they say, oh, it's a gift for you, and it brings you luck and God bless you and all of those things. But at the end, don't take any, just politely say no thank you once, ignore them, because otherwise you'll end up having to pay for them. So don't fall for that trap. No, gracias.
Yo te lo voy a regalar, guapo.
This structure here behind me is called Corral del Carbón. It is named after a recent use, which was to store coal, but it is actually a commercial warehouse from the 14th century and the only one remaining in the Iberian Peninsula. It's funny when you think of different cultures and their habits. Here in Granada it seems like people on a Saturday wake up about 12 o'clock because it's pretty much dead before... ¿Perdón?
¿Quiere probar?
¿Qué son?
Eso es coco garrapiñado.
Ah, muy bien.
Póngame la mano así.
Ah, sí, verdad. Uy, bueno.
Hola.
Es un blog de viajes.
Ay, me gusta. Mira, sabor a España. Sabor España.
Muy bien.
Mejores turrones artesanos de todo el mundo.
Ah, muy bien.
¿Vale?
Perfecto.
Gracias.
Chao.
Chao.
Well, look at that.
Sí, claro.
I'm glad some are awake. Ooh, this is really nice. That's an extra treat. If you follow the river Darro up north through Granada, you have a beautiful route to walk, and then at the end of it you turn right here across this bridge and you can walk up towards the Lambert Castle. So I'm going to have a look and see what it looks like. On one hand, I understand why they had to build fortresses on top of hills, but I think they should have been a bit more considerate to us explorers a few centuries later. We're not so fit, so maybe build on a level plane or something the next time. Have you ever wondered about the keyhole designs in Arabic architecture? The reason why they used to have these shapes is simply because they had enormous keys. Well, my camera just ran out of batteries, so I'm gonna resort to the GoPro for a while. I just couldn't resist. I had to come up here to El Palafio del Carlos Quinto. This is Charles V and the Museum of Fine Arts. So you can come here without an entrance fee, so it's definitely worth a look. If you want to go for a little romantic stroll up towards the Granada Castle, or obviously down from it, you can take the path through the Granada Forest. It's full of leafy trees and running creeks of water, at least this time of the year, and it is amazing. I didn't expect this actually. No, gracias. No, gracias. please try to get lost. It is so beautiful when you get lost. I think I know where I am. I'm trying to hit a bar called Los Altramuces, which I've been to before a few times. It's a tapas bar that I really love, so I think it's down this way, so come on. I was gonna see if I could talk here, but it's really difficult. Anyway, this is called morcilla. It's kind of a black pudding. So, wow. You know what black pudding is? It's pig's blood, basically. I don't know if you can hear me here. Spanish people tend to be quite loud. Cheers. It's lovely and spicy. Right, so I'm back up at Mirador De San Nicolas. As you can see, the change in people per square meter has drastically increased. So I'll see if I can squeeze by and take some pictures here of the Sierra Nevada and the Alhambra in the sunset. A good way to finish the day is to sit perched on a little wall here on the Mirador De San Nicolas, listen to flamenco music and watch the sunset over the Lambert Castle and the Sierra Nevada mountains. So I hope you've enjoyed Granada. Why don't you subscribe, why don't you give that a like and leave a comment below and see what do you want to see in my videos, and I'll very much appreciate it. So hasta la próxima.